Paul, yes. I was talking about how the United States has no power. Oh. See, as a citizen, when I inform those in law enforcement of the issuing of court orders and the use of forgeries, yes, child abduction, kidnapping, it seems that the United States is a powerless nation. So they would rather appoint to an office as a Superior Court judge an individual that they will not prosecute. And as a homeless man, I have no power. I inform them of these crimes, and they say, well, it's no big deal. He can just go to a mental institution because he's not an attorney. Pouch! We live in a powerless nation where other nations are supposed to listen to what we have to say when we don't support our own laws. Now, I know it's important for you and your career that you move up that corporate ladder in government. But as an American citizen, I look at how, well, it's not even weakness. There is no actual strength of the United States of America. These copyright laws, they're not enforced. No. Do you think that they're going to sue a homeless man that has a credit score of 600? Yes. That has no assets, that just applied for rental assistance yesterday? I mean, is this corporation going to sue me? Are you going to sue me today? See, it's a powerless nation, folks. There is no strength of the United States. They allow for those in office to violate the laws because they can buy their way out of every problem. They can come some money. We have no strength as a nation. Now, you would say that they don't know in NATO, but I would say they do. So, now let's say that you were wrong and I was right. As difficult as you could conceivably believe that, yes, that I found out that the rest of the European nations in NATO realized that the United States has no strength. I would say that the NATO would have a problem because the strength of the nation is what? Is it those elected or appointed to office that are the strength of the nation? I thought it was the laws of the nation was what made the nation strong. There's these concepts. Ouch! Well, you had to get appointed to office, didn't you, Brent? You couldn't be prosecuted for issuing court orders where there was no actual documentation. You could just sweep it under the carpet. You could grease the wheel. You could come a little money. You could cough some money up. Is that what you did? Because you don't really believe that the strength of this nation is the actual laws of the nation. And for any individual in government to say, no, we're just going to have a nation that has no strength at all, it's not even a weakness. It's no strength, as in we are a powerless nation when we refuse to enforce the laws. Now, I'm sure Q-Link's going to sue me today. Pooch, why don't you send me that lawsuit? Just give it to the sheriff's department. They know who I am. I email them every fucking day. Now, if you need to serve me, anytime you see me walking around police department, just serve me. Serve me every fucking lawsuit, because I'd like to know as an American citizen, yes, every time I get a lawsuit from a corporation, do I have a right to cross-sue them? Yes. Now, I noticed that when they decided to update their software, yes, it required 2.68 megabytes. Ooh, but I had over 100 megabytes of memory available. Yes, and that I had to delete 30.3 megabytes of storage. Yes, to be able to update the software. And I thought, well, when it's 2.68 megabytes from the Google Play Store, yes, and they want me to delete 30.3 megabytes of storage on the phone, yes, I thought I should download the manual and look at exactly how this phone works. Yes, he did. Now, 30.3 was, well, I questioned it, as if the family owned all these government phones. Yes, why don't you get me every phone that Q-Link has manufactured? Yes, because when I went through it last night, because I was reading that manual, pooch, I'm thinking that as soon as you fucking sue me today, I'm going to have a really large lawsuit. Now, I'm really dissatisfied with a government that has no strength. It's not a weakness. They have zero strength. The governor of the state of Washington has no strength. As in, you are a powerless government that refuses to acknowledge the actual laws of the United States. Yes, the state constitution and the United States motherfucking